Hi everybody, BeanMeister22 here. Hey, today we are going to feed one of our black widows that we have in captivity. We're going to feed her some Dubai roaches. She has been very greedy if you look here in her container because there are a lot of carcasses down on the bottom. And I don't think she's eating them things. You have flies. Looks like a soldier fly. Okay, she has found one of the Dubai roaches we put in there. And she is quickly going down there in attack mode. Looks like she's finding a soft spot to bite. And she is wrestling with it quite viciously right now. She already has that roach tied up and in her bundle of goodies. You can see she has quite a bit of other bug carcasses down there. A soldier fly larva, a Dubai roach, a bunch of house flies. Now she's lifting it up. She already has that new roach tied up into a bundle. And you can see in the background there's another roach, but there's nothing I can do about that. That roach is stuck on its back. And I cannot open the container and get in there without disturbing the black widow. All I do is flip that roach around and then it would run around and then she would catch it. She's not concerned about that roach right now because he's not moving anywhere. Well, I mean, he's moving. He's not going anywhere. You can see she has this bundle off the ground, and she will have no problem hoisting this bundle up. Another thing you'll notice is, do you see how wrinkly she is there? She's splaying out that web. That's because her body isn't all stretched out, getting ready to lay an egg sac. If you feed them too much, they'll lay too many egg sacs. Notice as her body twists back and forth, it's aiming the web out there, and she's grabbing the web with her hind legs, and she's throwing it out there, placing the web where she wants it to be. And in fact, where she wants it to be is wrapping around all of those bugs. You can see even the new roach is immobilized. All right, she's back down there going into action. Splaying out more web. These are great little engineers. I mean, I hate spiders and I hate black widows, but if you look at the engineering that they do, they don't have neat, beautiful webs. They have sloppy webs. I mean, look at this mess. And as we've seen in the past, she will go from her clutch of bugs up to a high point, and she will string web back and forth, and she will hoist using those webs. Like I said, an amazing feat of engineering because these bugs weigh considerably more than she does. But yet she will be able to hoist them up. Now it looks like she's, I don't know, biting on that soldier fly larva. That larva's been in there a while. I don't know why she hasn't eaten on it. Black widows will not eat dead things. I mean, they'll make them dead, but they won't eat on dead things. So if you put a dead cricket in there, looks like she's biting it. You need a live feeder for a black widow to feed. I know, it's kind of like a vampire. Vampires aren't supposed to, suck the blood out of dead things either. Remember that from the movies? Every once in a while, you can see that Dubai roach up on the top. You can see him moving his feet once in a while, so he's still there. And like I said, I'm really not sure what she's doing on that soldier fly larva. Yeah, black widow spider in action! Yeah, creepy as all get out! Yes, I know! Alright, now if you look really closely, coming out of her rear there, you can actually see the web. You can see the web, it's still attached to her. She's not splaying it out and knitting it or weaving it with her hind legs right now, but when the light hits it just right, you can see the web. Alright, so her action of going up there, it looked like she was doing nothing. What she was actually doing is she was running a web up there, and she's going to attach it, and then she'll climb back down. And each new web she lays will be tighter and tighter, and then she'll be able to pull this clutch of bugs up a little bit each time. She goes back down, slings some more web. See, she's weaving it out. She's splaying it out there, using her hind legs to direct exactly where the web needs to go. And with each maneuver she makes, this clutch of bugs gets a little higher off the ground. It looks like she's taking a break to maybe feed here. It's hard to tell. But yeah, she has quite a big lump of mess off the ground there. But that's what black widow spiders do. We've seen them in a bunch of videos doing this exact thing. We had an older video where we watched the black widow spider hoist multiple crickets 6, 8, 10 inches off the ground. It was in a deeper tank. She doesn't have 10 inches to hoist it here. Well, good thing, right? Yeah, it's weird how she's doing this. If we had this under magnification, we could actually see each line of web that she has strung out. And as she keeps splaying the web out like that, this clutch of bugs keeps getting higher and higher. So she's clearly working off those main web lines that she has strung up to a higher level to help pull this up. Using both her weight and her strength and her ability to splay web exactly where she wants it, she is inching this up higher and higher. Yeah, very interesting. Now look at this clip right here. I do not know exactly what she is doing. She has this marker completely covered in web, where the other black widow is laying web back and forth between the arms of black widow. She is just putting all her web up and down this highlighter marker. Yeah, I know. I used a highlighter marker for the black widow. Yeah, pretty neat, right? All right, so is this interesting or not interesting? Well, it's the food chain. You know, remember that old TV show, Dinosaurs? Well, son, it's the food chain. So, yeah, it's a circle of life. I hate black widows. They are scary, but if we have them in captivity, we can understand how they operate, how they feed, how they breed, how they live, and then we can get rid of them, because I hate black widows. And we really hate black widows in the house. All right, so do you know anything about black widows? Have you ever seen one in real life? I've seen way too many in real life, and up until a few years ago, I'd never seen one in real life at all. Now I see way too many of them. All right, so leave your comments in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching.
Beanmeister 22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.